Someone feels a pull towards you that is otherworldly. I don't even know how to really explain it, but this afternoon when I got ready, you know how it always is, you go and scroll through your feed while you're getting ready. I had this quote on my Twitter. I have crossed oceans of time to find you, and it was so coincidental because I had really just been thinking about it. I'm not kidding. I wanted to kind of print it out or get it or, put it here to remind me that I have to say it, and I totally forgot about it and it popped up on my feed. That is insane. So this reading, whoever is watching this, you're gonna know what I'm talking about, okay? This is not a normal connection. I'm not saying it's not good or anything. I'm just saying this connection is otherworldly. When you met this person, there's been a moment of instant recognition. So what I've been writing down here is you had sort of like a soul recognition where you looked into this person's eyes, or maybe it was their voice or something about them. You can't quite pinpoint it down like what it was exactly, but there has been this moment in time where you just knew like, oh my God, something is different. There's something about this person that is just different. And I do feel that this might be either a soulmate or a twin flame connection. So when you're seeing this, I have manifested that this finds the people who really resonate with that message. So what came through is that you definitely share past lives together. And the way this came through was, I've been writing it down here, this is the love that rewrites timelines. So what I'm picking up on is that your connection began before you were born. So even before you came here, like in your life right now, you have spent time with that person before, not in their physical body as they are right now, but with their soul. So your souls have known each other long before you even met for the first time, and that is the reason why they felt so familiar. But it's almost like your mind is trying to find out what is really going on. You're kind of asking all these questions because, obviously you meet them, they feel so familiar, they feel so good, their energy. There's just something about this person. It's more than just what they look like. It's their whole energy that makes you feel good. And it is like home. It's like coming home. And I want you to know that they felt it too. So when you met, it was this recognition on a soul level, because as I said before, you have spent time together before, and it is almost as if you had been finding a way to each other. I don't want to say like manifesting each other, but finding a way towards each other, where what I'm seeing is your lives have maybe been similar before you met. So things have happened in your lives that were similar, or you have similar kind of values or interests. You share a lot of similarities, but what sets you apart is always what draws you in further together. And it's 1:11 on my camera as I say that on the whatever, like how much time is left to record. So that is definitely a sign. Okay, this is all over the place, but it's just a lot that came through. There was this sentence that I read on Twitter, and it's just so fitting. Yearning is not enough. I need us tied for all of eternity so that I meet her over and over in different timelines. And the download that I had with this was, it feels as if you made a pact to reincarnate or come back and find each other. You know what I mean? Like when you meet someone, you love them so much. You're like, this is not just an ordinary love. It's unlike, and you know what I'm talking about. This is unlike anything you've ever experienced before. This connection is not your everyday kind of like, okay, I have a crush, or yeah, kind of like I fell in love with this person. No, this is really on a soul level. So what you were kind of doing was, in those past lives, your souls were making a pact to come back, you know, where it's like our hearts are gonna find a way to find each other. And there was this song coming through, it's by Taylor Swift, Lover, where it says, have I known you 20 seconds or 20 years? And for you, it's more than that. You know, it's like, have I known you 20 seconds? When you meet that person, you're instantly, there's something happening that you can't even explain. It's otherworldly. It's, have I known you 20 seconds or like lifetimes? It's really, and you feel it in your heart. You feel it in your heart that there's more to this. There's so much more. And I want you to know one thing, okay? It might be a little bit woo-woo, but you and this person, and you know who I'm talking about, you feel it. Like if that resonates, you know who I'm talking about, and you also feel the depth. Your heart already knows, your soul knows, but your rational mind might try to come up with reasons, might try to come up with, you know, what sets you apart instead of what connects you. And I want you to go back to what really connects you. You know, when you look into this person's eyes, I feel like whenever you have eye contact with them, it's like a portal. I want you to use this. I want you to tap into this in order to unlock those past life memories, because you absolutely can. So I want you to, let's say you sit down. This is kind of like the photo method from my thought transmission workbook. You would sit down, just take a photo, look into their eyes, and instead of thinking, you're just going to feel. You're going to tell yourself that right now I am open. I am open to receive whatever is coming up, because every one of us is receptive to those energies. And you know, with our past lives, it's like this. You come to this earth, you don't remember what happened before, but you've been here before. That's why you do have these moments of recognition. That's why some places are so familiar. That's why some people feel just familiar to you, even though you don't know them. You just met them. You're going to tell yourself that you're now able to remember, but not forcing it. You're just going to sit there, remain open, okay? And just see what comes up. And by tuning into the love, you know, there's no need to overthink it. There's no need to sit there and be like, you know, affirm or whatever. Sit there and just be with their soul, to allow yourself to tune into the connection that already exists on a soul level. And the more you do this, I can guarantee you this, the more you're gonna pick up on. And it's almost like, you know, there's this theory or a story I think in the Japanese culture, where there is a red thread of fate, okay? And it's said that this thread of fate connects two people. So it's almost like your energetic cord to your SP or to your twin flame or a soulmate. And it can be tangled, you know, it can be tangled up, and you know, this is what happens when we're separated or things get a little complicated, but it can never be broken. It can never be broken. Your soul connection with your person, with your very special person, can never be broken. And every time you connect on a soul level where you're just like, you know what? I'm just gonna not look at my physical. I am not gonna look at all the issues. Right now, I am looking only at what connects us, and I'm tuning into the pure, unconditional love. Because deep down, your soul knows. Your soul knows that your person is feeling the same, even if they haven't really expressed it yet. And because I do channel messages, I want to also give you a message from your person. I always pick up on those, messages through music. This is the main thing that comes up for me. I don't know about you. Let me know down in the comments below if the songs resonate with you. Because I had crazy experiences recently where someone was commenting and they were literally, I'm not kidding, hearing the same song in an Uber, and a couple hours later they watched the video and the same song is here. So I just want you to know there are no coincidences, okay? The first song that came up was Eternal Flame by Atomic Kitten. I heard it randomly, and the lyrics are, I believe it's meant to be, darling, I watch you when you're sleeping, you belong with me. So it's this eternal flame, very much giving the energy of a twin flame. Although it doesn't have to be, it could also be a soulmate, but take it how it resonates with you. I think they call this Love by Elliot James Ray. I don't know how to pronounce it, guys. Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. And again, what I do want to say here, if you feel drawn towards a certain decade, okay, confirmation outside just as someone was honking, but I'm not kidding you guys. If you feel a connection to maybe the 50s, 60s, whatever, it might very well be that you are spending time with that particular person in that decade, but you just don't remember. So music might be an amazing way to tune into what was and just allow yourself to feel whatever is coming up, okay? So that's just a side note from me, and the song is just so beautiful. It just, another oldie kind of is Can't Take My Eyes Off You, Frankie Valli. These were the songs. Give them a listen, guys, and just let me know down below how it resonated with you. Well, let's make it really quick here and pull 2 cards for the end of the video because I don't want to make this too long. Okay, let's see what's coming up. Let me just pick that one. Oh, okay, and that one. Oh my God, okay. We have the Empress and the Queen of Cups. The Empress, by the way, it's not only, for women here, also men take what resonates. This Empress energy, you're seen as very rooted in yourself, very grounded. That person admires how grounded you are, You might have a connection to nature or be someone who's very in tune with just nature and flowing, just the seasons change, you're always flowing with whatever is happening. You seem to be very fluid and flexible, which is also great in that connection because you will need a sort of a balance to always know when to tune more into your intuition versus the outer world. Because the external world, the major part of this connection is what I'm feeling is taking part in the unseen realm. So, and that's also with the Queen of Cups here. Queen of Cups is water. This is your intuitive energy. You're very much in this next phase of your connection. You're called to drop more into your intuition than ever before. And I know it can be sometimes hard because we're like, oh my God, what am I trusting in? I can't really see it. But is it really like this? I mean, you can see it within. So that's why I'm saying drop into your emotions. Drop into this unconditional love you have for your person. This person sees you as you have a royal energy, or you have like a fierce energy to yourself. You're regal, royal, glamorous, but not in a way that you're superficial or, arrogant. No, you're just elegant and like you have status in a spiritual way, if you know what I'm saying. Like you have status because you are real. You're exuding elegance and dominance in a way, or power, but not from an ego point of view, but more like you're just rooted in yourself. You're stepping more and more into your authentic self, into who you truly are underneath it all. And with every layer you're kind of peeling down that was fake, that person just falls more and more for you. Okay? They're falling more and more. There's no going back. There's literally no going back. So that was it for today. I'm trying to not ramble too much here. This video is already very long. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this new format that I've incorporated, because I do truly, truly love to share those channel messages. And well, subscribe to not miss out on more. And I'll see you around in the next one.